yellowjackets, also known as ground bees, ground wasps, sugar bees, and meat bees. Most years we have very little contact with yellowjackets. They don't mess with us and we don't mess with them. But this year has been different. There's been a population boom. We've never seen so many yellowjackets in our life, and they are more aggressive than they've ever been. We've got an infestation. Kids can hardly play outside, can't have a meal outside without getting attacked, can't make apple cider. I've even been attacked while mowing. I think it's definitely time to start hunting out nests and taking these bees out. Hey folks, welcome back to Abundant Life Homestead. Only a little bit of it has made it to our videos, but the subject of yellowjackets has been a pretty hot topic around the homestead this year. We noticed early on that there was a population boom like we've never really seen before, and especially now with being into cider season, it's gotten a little dangerous around here. And two of us, my wife and my oldest son, are very allergic to bees to the point that it can be deadly. We've actually got to keep EpiPens around for them. We keep these in the house. We take them with us everywhere we go, and the school even has some ready if my boy gets stung at school. And out here, if either of those two get stung, it's an immediate poke with the pen and a 45-minute drive to the nearest emergency room. So that's not fun at all. And the other four of us, myself, my two youngest, and Grandma, none of us are allergic to bees, but we've all had our fair share of stings this year. In the last couple of weeks, in the span of just over 1 week, I hit 4 nests with the mower. I've never hit that many in 1 year, and 3 of those nests attacked me when I hit them with the mower. So we've definitely got a different population and aggression problem with these bees, and the war against them has already begun. I've had minor to almost no success trying to flood them out. This year I tried Sevin dust around the entrances of 2 of the hives, and as you'll soon find out, the Sevin dust didn't seem to work. And I got to looking after I realized it wasn't working. Not only has the packaging for Sevin dust changed, but also the formula has changed, and it's much weaker, and it seems to have absolutely no effect on the bees. The one nest, I even plugged the hole with dust twice and made the bees dig back through it, and they were coming and going just covered in dust. Didn't affect them in any way, shape, or form. So that proved to be entirely ineffective. So now I was looking on Google for solutions to yellowjackets, and I found that our local Lowe's said they had 148 cans of this stuff. It's a Spectracide, carpenter bee, and ground nesting yellowjacket killer. It's an expanding foaming aerosol, and that's going to be my next try. We're going to go around, we're going to hit all 4 nests and see if it does us any good. If it doesn't, we may look for some other options. But that's the next step, and I'm really hoping it works, because every day that we don't have a solution gets a little more dangerous for the 2 of them and a little more annoying for the rest of us. So let's see how it goes. So got my bee suit on. We're gonna go around here in the daylight and put a step-in fence post that within a couple inches of the entrance to each of the 4 nests. That might make them mad. I might get attacked. There's one especially I think that will attack me because they're incredibly aggressive. And then we'll go back in the dark and try some of this Spectracide carpenter bee and YellowJacket killer foaming aerosol that we found at Lowe's. Let's see if that takes care of these guys. First nest is right down in here. This is the most recent one I hit. Oddly enough, there doesn't appear to be anybody home right now. Or it's gotten too cool and they've already come in for the night. Second nest, you can see I've already dusted this one twice. 3 days apart on the dustings, and it didn't seem to have any effect on the bees or the activity. Kind of makes me wonder if they've changed Sevin dust, because Sevin dust used to kill bees. But I bought a brand new canister of Sevin dust, and it's had no effect on these and one other hive that I hit. But tonight we'll hit them with the foaming aerosol. This hive tends to be pretty daggone aggressive. They took over the hole of some other creature. It appears anyway. And this hole, just like the other, I dusted twice, and it did absolutely nothing. We've got bees flying in and out of there all day. And yep, I can see several coming to the door at the moment. The more we talk, the more this hive gets agitated. So I'll make this quick and get out of here. And there's hive number 4. Don't see a whole lot of activity. There's a bee going in. It's cooled off quite a bit already. It probably would have been alright to come out and hit these with aerosol in the daylight. But we'll save that for nighttime. Well, that figures. If I hadn't have put the suit on, I'd have got hit at every hive I went to. Putting it on, I didn't get messed with. Especially that first hive. That first hive, ever since I found it, anytime I get within 10 feet of it, bees start hitting you in the chest, warning shots. There's nothing even moving over there right now. I've never treated that one with anything. So I'm just going to assume, with it cooling off so far this evening, the bees have decided to be done for the day. So, regardless, we'll come back this evening after dark. So before I hit the hive with the poison, I want to stick the microphone down in there just because I'm curious This was an extremely aggressive hive, even up to the last couple of days. And then today we come to look at it and no activity whatsoever. So I don't know if something killed them, if they absconded, or if they just weren't active at the moment. A couple of guards made it out crawling around. One of them's crawling up my hand. Sorry, little guy, you're done for. Let's put him right down in that poison. None of the expanding foam came out of the hole yet. Never used this stuff. That's probably enough. Let's go to the next one. I think just like the first one, I want to drop the microphone down in here a second. Unless they all just come flying out here at me. Although we know this hive is still active. We saw a lot of activity today. Use a red light on my arm here because bees don't see well in the dark and they don't see red spectrum. So before, when I kept this can is just about empty. I did see any crawlers on this from this hive. That's nice. That's what usually gets you at night. And you got honeybees anyway. Let's see if I can keep getting away with putting a microphone in these hives just for fun, educational purposes. We got a fire now. I wondered what this hive would do, being a very different opening than the others. Oh yeah, got a mad fly now. Where he went? Unless he's crawling on me. One more shot, maybe about half this can. And one more time because I did it pretty well. Got the microphone getting in here. That took a while. Oh, pretty much the whole can too. Or what was left of it. They're just blowing air now. Alright. So, we'll come back in the morning, check on those nests. See if we got any activity. So, see you in the morning.